We should never allow the government to decide what is acceptable speech and what is unacceptable speech. We should penalize behaviors, not opinions, and not speech. If you start trying to regulate speech, you start trying to regulate thoughts, you start trying to regulate beliefs rather than behaviors, there's no way that you're not going to abridge the constitutional rights of millions of Americans.
Escort the clients to my duty, Officer Giles.
Clients? They're not clients. They're children with names in a home.
This is the room we decided needed painting the last time I was here, isn't it? Yes.
They have found that if they help children to relax and kind of refocus, that they are easier to manage in class. And so they give them a technique that is very similar to self-hypnosis. They teach the children to quiet themselves, to imagine a place that is quiet and peaceful. And they will count them down for this usually. They'll use a technique similar to one putting people into hypnosis. And the child then is to find this place. And this has been a real place to the child. He's to remember that place. Then they'll bring the child out of that and say, all right, now we're going to come back to the classroom, and the teacher will count, and they come back to the classroom, and the teacher says, you know, any time that, you know, something's bothering you, you're upset, you can go back to that. That's your special place. You can go back to that place.
In Los Angeles, for instance, we had a program called SOAR, Mission SOAR, set objectives, achieve results. Meant to be a course in self-esteem. 44 lessons, none of which were on self-esteem. The entire course was built around the teacher hypnotizing the children, teaching them how to call people up from the dead and speak to them for information that they could use in their future planning of their lives. Now this is ludicrous. That's called necromancy in the Bible. Most people don't think this could ever happen in public schools, but it did happen.
Magazine proclaimed.
Darwin's discovery of the principle of evolution sounded the death knell of religious and moral values. It removed the ground from under the feet of traditional religion.
Madeleine Murray O'Hair and other atheists would certainly agree with the humanist position on creation.
Well, I'm talking about the Old Testament particularly, upon which most of the idea of creation is supposed. This book should be tossed in the garbage can. It's useless.
What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order, where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind: peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law. Out of these troubled times, our fifth objective, a new world order, can emerge. Now we can see a new world coming into view. A world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order.
The Council on Foreign Relations, known as the CFR, an organization publicly sworn to destroy American national sovereignty and usher in a tyrannical world police state, could not contain their glee on September 12th, the day after the tragic attack. They announced their New World Order.
There is a chance for the President of the United States to use this disaster to carry out what his father, a phrase his father used, I think, only once, and hasn't been used since, and that is a New World Order.
That's here. That's done. And so the question is not whether or not there's going to be a international global economy. There is one.
please.
Fools with no wills don't care what happens to their children. In a world where children shoot their parents, their classmates. Ha ha ha, it's pathetic to say more. You don't want to care, so you just escape reality with drugs. My son, Obama, gave them so easily to you. What fools you all are to not see. Have you never read the Holy Bible and seen what God says? They will believe the lie, so God will allow them to believe it. You're hooked. Ha ha ha, like sheep in a slaughterhouse. You don't give a thimble of concern because you only want what Obama has given you.
قديش عمرك؟
الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله العظيم.
وقت نعرف بالإسعاف؟ ساعدك؟ طب أنا شفتك بالصورة بالإسعاف. شفتها هاي الصورة أنت؟ كان كتير عليك غبرة. ليه؟
يعني لو وصلت الضربة رجع الواحد غبرة.
إيه بس في ضربة هيك بصير الواحد عليه غبرة؟
لا بالله تجي طلع البيت ريحته غبرة.
شو فكرت؟
ما فكر بشي.
ما حبيت يعني ولا زعلت ولا شو؟
لا ما زعلت.
بس عرفت انه هذا انت؟
بيحبوا